Hi guys, my name's Shannon, and today we are going to be talking about Let the Sky Fall by Shannon Messenger. If you guys have not read Let the Sky Fall, it's about these wind people, kind of. They're called a sylph. They're called sylph. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't know for sure. But they're air elementals who can have a human form and a wind form. And it's about a girl who is a guardian. It's about a girl named Audra who is a guardian over this guy named Vane. And Vane is a survivor. Like, in a really big hurricane, he was the only one that survived. So the story is about him and Audra. Audra's trying to train him because evil wind sylphs are coming or something. Sylphs, yeah. So they're coming and they're trying to get him, and it's just such a cute story. And the second book, Let the Storm Break, came out on March 4th, and I was super excited it came out. I never got around to getting it because I didn't have money, and I just got all these new books, and so I didn't get it. I haven't gotten it yet, but I plan to buy it very soon and read it. So if you have not read this, yeah, that's just a little bit about what it's about. And so thanks for watching. We'll see you later if you have not read this. Okay, if you have read this book, which you're lucky because it is so good, then we're going to start out by talking about Audra. I love her. I think she's really fun. Well, not as fun isn't the exact word. I think she's really interesting. And I love her character, and I love how she's portrayed. And I love her relationship with Vane, because I think it's just really cool. And I think she's just super strong and powerful, and I like her motivation. She's very motivated, and I think that is very important. And so I really, really, really like her. Next, we're going to talk about Vane. I really like Vane. I think he's super funny and sarcastic, and I really like it when characters are like that. I think that makes them so much more lovable and human, and so I really like him. I picture him so cute. So cute. Oh, hot. I really just love the overall plot and the idea with the wind spirits and being able to control the wind. I think it is so interesting, and I really love reading about it, and I love reading about all their different powers and the different winds that there are. I really like how there's like the 4 different winds, and they're a part of, like, each sylph is a part of one of those winds. So I think that's very interesting, and I think it's a really cool, awesome storyline. In the very beginning, almost the very beginning, when Audra tries to push his breakthrough, his first one, and to trigger his breakthrough, that's what it's called, and she turns into her wind form, and then she passes out afterward, and he gives her water. Oh man, I could tell that she was gonna tear him apart because of that. Holy crap. Oh, I could just imagine how pissed off she was gonna be, and I was like, dude, you better run, because, oh, she's gonna kill you. So, another thing with, like, the food, I love when they go to In-N-Out and they eat. And she eats too. And she eats, like, the whole thing, and she's like, so she hasn't eaten in, like, 10 years, and they start out at McDonald's, and he's like, you know what? Your first food in 10 years is not going to be some crappy McDonald's fry. We're going to In-N-Out. And I really like that because I think that's really sweet of him. And I thought that was a really good connecting moment for them. For a really long time, I was wondering about their powers and the 4 winds, and like which ones are super important and what they do. And it totally makes sense if you think about it. Like, it really does. When you read it, you're confused for a while, then she explains it, and it totally clicks. It totally connects, and it's super easy to understand. It's not that hard. And so I really, really like this, just the idea for the winds. I think it's just so fun and creative. I love Vane's friend Isaac. I think he's so funny. And then like I love all the dates that they go on and how he always gets bad stuff always happens to him on his dates, and I think that's just super funny. Like that's like bad karma, and I like reading about his dates. And I really like the one where he goes with that girl and he sees Audra and he's freaking out because that is the girl that he's seen in his dreams for the past 10 years. And I just thought that was a really good first date. Not for either of them. I really like the training that they do once she tells him that he is a sylph, and I really like his parents, his adoptive parents, and I think it's funny how the mom really does not like Audra at the very end, and I really like them. I think they're super supportive and nice, and I think they're really good for him, but I like how like she really doesn't like Audra, and she's like, you better stay away from him, like, you're bad news. I think that was awesome. Okay, so they talk about these raiders and stormers all the time, and how Raider is the bad guy, and he's super powerful, and he knows all 3 of the languages, the southern, eastern, and the northern, sorry, and he wants to learn the Western language, and he speaks the first 3 very fluently, and he wants to rule all the sylphs and basically the world, so he is trying to learn the 4th one because then he will be able to do that. And so you kind of hear his story about how he took control of everyone, and he killed the heir and stuff. So very interesting story. And then like the stormers, like his servants, and how they kill tons of people, and so I loved that idea, and I can't wait to see what happens with Raider and the Stormers and these 2 in the next book. You get like a ton of Audra's guilt throughout the whole book, and you don't know what she did. It's like you get little snippets here and there, but like it doesn't full on tell you like what she did until like the very end. And like she says it's all her fault, but it wasn't. Like she kept blaming herself, and I was like, okay, you were young, like of course you're not going to tell your parents. It's like when you steal something or like when you do something bad, like you don't go and tell them. And I was so relieved in the end when it was her mom's fault, because that just took so much pressure off of her, I think. Because it's true, her mom has those powers, and I cannot believe that it was her. I was so shocked because I really didn't see that one coming. I didn't see her being the one that's been in touch with Raider and trying to kill the Westerlies, and oh, that's sad. Next is why Vane is so important. It's because he is the last Westerly and the last person that knows the Western wind language, and I love when he learns it again right at the very end, and I love how he saves Audra, and I really love them together. And I have never, in all my life of reading, wanted 2 characters to kiss so bad. Okay? It was physical torture. I would sit there and I'd be like, please just kiss. It's totally going to happen. You know what's going to happen, and so just do it. And when in the end, when they did, I was so happy. Oh my gosh, I was like jumping up and down, and I was so happy that they finally kissed because it was killing me. They just needed to kiss. Holy crap. And then with the whole bonding crap where like you kiss someone and you're bonded for life, I was like, that is like weird. Like that would suck. I would hate that. But I could see them not wanting him bonding to an earthling. Then he is already engaged to someone, the princess, and so he has to marry her, but now that they kissed, I don't think he's going to. She's not getting him, okay? He is Audra's. No. And at the very end, like the last page, when Audra leaves, first, Audra now knows Westerly because she bonded with Vane, and I thought that was really awesome because now she knows all 4 languages too, and it makes them the power couple, basically. And then at the very end when she leaves, and I know the second one, just from the blurb that she stays gone for a while, but I really hope she comes back because I love her and I really want them to be together, and so I really hope that this all works out how I want it to. But I love this book. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, and I thought it was so good. And I love the cover. The cover's just awesome. I think it's so pretty. And I love this book. I would definitely recommend it to read, and I think it is just so interesting and fun. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.